body we found is that of Naya Rivera. An organization,
you got it.
not malicious.
Hello. Welcome back to another video. I need to be more consistent. The last time I uploaded was like 6 months ago. But if you clicked this video, if you read the title of this video, then you probably already know what this video is about. But basically, if you don't, let's take it back. 5 years ago this week. Who remembers waking up? It's Friday, last day of school. You're excited to go on spring break. You finish that day at school. You go home. You go do whatever you're going to do on spring break. And then you get that email or call saying, hey, school's going to be canceled for another couple weeks. And then it was canceled indefinitely. I feel like everybody, if you're at least the age of 18, or at least a teenager or in your mid-20s right now, then you probably remember very vividly that point in time. So basically, I want to make this video just talk about that. 5 years later, 5 years ago this week, so much has changed. And not many people really talk about it. Years ago, if you were to go back to 2017, 2018, 2019, and tell people that the whole world would change overnight, people would kind of look at you like you were crazy. You'd be called a conspiracy theorist. You'd be called ridiculous. And then life just moved on. The same rat race, the same daily routine, the same treadmill everybody walks on. And then when COVID happened, I don't even think I'm supposed to say the name. Then when that unspecified virus of unknown origin happened, that basically changed everything. People's lives were switched upside down. People went from the same mediocre circle that they were walking in to something completely different. And it woke a lot of people up. A lot of people questioned their lives. A lot of people sat down with themselves and thought, what am I doing with my time and with my life? Including me and maybe you. And then after all that time passed, you go to now. And it's ridiculous. I'm disappointed to see the way people act now compared to then. I was sitting in school the other day, and people were getting up, showing up with no care in the world, talking about colleges, talking about a future, like we have a guaranteed future. And I know I just said, that we have a guaranteed, act like we have tomorrow. And that may have made you take a dark turn, but it's true. Nobody ever expected that we'd have a pandemic and that it changed the world until all of a sudden it did. And life completely shifted on its lower axis. But what I'm so disappointed in is just to see the way people are going now. People wake up after going back to their normal lives, and they go back in that circle, do the same thing every day. They don't question anything. People are waking up, and they're sitting there thinking, what about the past? Isn't anybody going to talk about the past 5 years? Is everybody just going to sit around and just pretend it never happened? And we just wait, go about our hunky-dory day, acting as if nothing else will happen? Because the reason I'm making this video is because nobody ever expected that virus would happen. What makes you so sure that the next 10 to 15 years are guaranteed? What makes anybody so certain that WW3 is not going to kick off in the next 10 minutes or in the next 4 years? People will go about their lives, and I feel like people do not talk about this enough. People are living their lives not expecting the next chaos to break out in the world, the next wave of chaos that will emerge and just swallow us whole if we're not prepared. And I think to myself, why doesn't anybody think about that? People need to know. You need to go around and tell people. Because I feel like not enough people care. Most people just spend their days worrying about next TikTok, NFTs, all of that crap. And nobody really cares about what could happen. The fact about how easily things could change and go from 0 to 100 so easily. To be honest, I haven't slept that well in the past 5 years. It's been difficult. I mean, really think about it. Everybody remembers 2020. Everybody remembers waking up in the morning, being obsessed with the news just to see what was going on, seeing stuff about the virus, seeing those death counts go up from 1,000, 20,000, 100,000, all in the first month of March. Everybody sat there, swipes through TikTok. Everybody sat there watching the skies of some states turn orange and watch people protest for a man that was murdered by a cop. We all remember that. But the question is what could happen tomorrow? What could happen in a year or two? People need to prepare. And I feel like not a lot of people are told this. And I tell you this to put fear in you. And fear, not a good thing, but sometimes fear can be good for some people. Being aware of what could happen. How quick things could go from 0 to 100. And with this message, I just want to tell people, stock up. Get your shit together. Prepare. Get your relatives ready. Get your family ready. Because shit's going down. Shit is going down. I don't know how much I could talk about on YouTube without this video being taken down or restricted. This video is probably going to get 0 views. I don't expect it to get any views at all. But shit is going down. If you are watching this video and you want to know what the hell I'm talking about, the urgency of the situation, look up Taiwan and China 2027. Look that up anywhere. Some of you may even already know what that is, what's going on. But yeah, that is something that, dare I say, is probably going to be worse than the Ukraine and Russia, than what's going on over there. People like to sit here and act like that just because their president got elected, just because this and that, they think the world is saved. The world's not saved. It doesn't matter who's in office. It doesn't matter who's in power. The world is like dominoes right now. If you knock one over, the entirety is going to knock over. It's going to fall down. And we need to prepare. Because we could tip any minute now. And I'm sorry to tell you guys, but a lot's going to go down. A lot of stuff that we can prevent. But unfortunately, nobody's going to prevent it. The world's changing quickly. It's going back and forth. Anything could happen. I just want to make this message just to let people know, to prepare. Because I feel like not a lot of people hear that enough. But if this video finds you, then that's probably from the divine. I'm not going to lie. This video was sent your way on your screen. If you're watching this right now, then it's probably not a coincidence. You're probably being told this because you probably need to know first. When shit goes down and you're the first one to prepare, then you can save a lot of lives. You can help a lot of people. If you go and spread these words and tell people, then if you already know this, you're already 10 steps ahead. But the urgency, people are waking up like tomorrow is guaranteed. And I'm telling you the truth, the God honest truth, that tomorrow is not guaranteed. Anything could happen. Anything will happen. And just be grateful for what could happen and what couldn't happen. Anything could change for the better or the worst. And that's what most people don't seem to realize, is that no matter how good or bad your position is, it could go from good to bad and from bad to good instantly. Your life could go from top of the line, happy, rainbows and all that shit, to down in the dumps, crap. And your life can go as quickly from crap to best life ever, to good times, happiness and all that. From shit to good times. But something big is going down. I'd recommend learn those essential skills that could change the world and that could help you. If we were to go offline and the power were to get shut down. Speaking of which, there's a movie that you guys should watch. And it's about what could happen in a world-ending event. It talks about what if the power grid gets shut down. There's a movie on Netflix that you can watch right now. It's called Leave the World Behind. And it's a realistic movie. It's very realistic. I'd say it's even a documentary. It's about basically the world losing electricity. Starts off by the Wi-Fi not working. and then power, and then everything else. And I don't think anybody can even conceive that idea that anything could happen tomorrow. There's so many people waking up with no urgency, no fire in their blood to just get up and change the world and do something and protect your family. Because let me tell you, I think I have a little PTSD ever since COVID. Before COVID, I could just sit around all day and do nothing and not be shameful at all about it. But since COVID, I'm aware that, hey, anything could happen. Anything could happen. This is a mission. We are on a mission now. There's no time to just sit around all day and do nothing. In fact, even if you sit around all day and do nothing, I don't even think you can enjoy that without feeling guilty. Something's coming. And that's all I want to tell you guys. Just be safe, be careful. Because something's coming. Something big. And there's not going to be much we can do about it, unfortunately. Things will change like that. And unfortunately, if they come too late and you're not prepared, you'll be left behind. But if you're watching this, then you're on time. You know to prepare. In fact, I think a lot of people know to prepare, but they never talk about it, which I think is one of the worst things that we can do. Most people, I think, know what I'm saying. Most people, I think, can relate. I feel like most people already have safety bunkers in their backyards by now, but they just don't talk about it. As if people are too scared to mention it, or I don't know. But just take care of yourselves. I didn't want to get all spiritual guru on this video, but no matter what faith you believe in, get faith. Get with your faith, get with your beliefs. To spiritual people out there, I say raise your vibration. Detach from reality. I saw this person ask AI that what would escaping the Matrix look like? And they said an actual way how to escape the real Matrix. It's not what you think it is. It's not, get out of the 9-to-5 cycle. It's not do that. It's literally just get out of society. If you live off the grid, if you're growing carrots and living on a beach somewhere, congratulations. You've practically escaped the Matrix. Weird. Sorry about that. Yeah. You've escaped the Matrix. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm tripping right now. Every time I make videos, I'm always hearing shit. I'm always feeling like I'm being watched. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I think something doesn't want me telling you guys this, and I know something doesn't want me telling you guys this. Even if I'm not promoting anything spiritual or vibration-wise, I think we're all putting our lives at risk talking about this. Maybe that's even why people don't talk about it. You guys take care. I'll see you later. Be safe.